You punched him.
I defended my brother who was being attacked. They don't go up to him and say, stop punching people.
No, they don't.
They don't go up to him and say, stop attacking people.
No, they don't.
They don't go up to him and say, stop intimidating women.
They don't.
They only want to challenge you if you stand up to yourself, stand up for yourselves. If you're a Christian who's being assaulted in the park, put your hand up. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Christians. The brother that comes here every week and he intimidates Christian women and he attacks Christian guys and he attacks even other film cameras like he does every single week. I don't hate him. I want him to be free of that poison that's in his heart.
One man. So what was it that he did?
Can we just point out with the cameras, guys? Right? Let's just point some out with the cameras. Yeah.
I can't find the criminal in the park.
Oh, he's run off.
I think so.
He's run off.
Algerian guy.
The Algerian guy. He'll never get arrested. But the thing is, right? How many times have we seen violence in this park?
All the time.
Without any kind of police activity, right? Now, I just want to say, I welcome the fact that the police have shown up. I welcome it, but this is long overdue. But what is it saying that the police feel that they need so many people to come and do the law here?
They were told that 50 people were fighting.
50?
Yeah.
That's what they said.
That's what they said.
Right. Yeah, there weren't 50 people fighting. There weren't 50 people fighting.
Somebody embellished the story. Somebody embellished the story.
Right. Well, I mean, it brought the police. That's a good thing. Right? But the thing is, if the park police were doing their job in the park
What happened?
and they were actually getting rid of the antisocial elements in the park,
Islamists.
right? Like that guy he's attacked so many people. He nearly had my eye out a week or 2 weeks ago. Or someone, whoever chucked that bottle of water, right? It nearly ripped my eyelid. That could have been my eye, right? If the police were doing their job and doing what PC Steve used to do, right?
Steve Barnes.
Yeah, Steve Barnes. He had the attitude of weeding out the weeds. And what that meant was that this park became a safe place. It became a place of discussion of different levels of intellect. But what's happened is that since PC Barnes has left, the Royal Parks Police just stay over there. They don't do anything.
Over there.
Over there. They never come in. And what's happened is a bunch of thugs have decided to make this their home. And I want to state it again, it's not all Muslims in the park. But there's a handful of Muslims in the park that come with an attitude every single week that they're going to bully, intimidate and attack. Right? And we Christians have suffered attack and after attack, after an attack, after an attack. And we don't feel safe in the park.
No, we don't.
And so, obviously, if Christians think they're going to come under attack, they're going to defend themselves. It's the Royal Parks Police failure to police that has created a situation where things are getting volatile. What needs to happen, and I beg the Royal Parks Police,
Tell us.
identify through the cameras the people that regularly start violence.
Face recognition technology.
And then when you see them in the park, get them out. And the only people that will be left in the park are those that want to debate and those that want to listen to debate. And the park can go back to what it should have always been, which is about intelligent conversation, about speeches, about debate. And that's what we need. We need policing in this park. It's not like, I know for a fact that when the police have records that crimes are being committed in an area, they're supposed to direct police resourcing to that area. Because it's a hot spot of crime.
Makes sense.
This park, this corner, is a hot spot of crime. Yeah? Why am I a terrorist? Why am I a terrorist? Right?
Why?
And what was he doing at the time? And what was he doing at the time?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll tell you what he was doing. Firstly, he had intimidated a woman. Secondly, he'd
didn't
attack.
see that.
He'd attack.
I
He'd,
thought you guys
he'd
jumping a
attack
Muslim.
2 Christians.
I saw you
Last
guys
week,
jumping a Muslim.
last week,
You
he
guys
tried
jumping
to
a
attack
Muslim.
someone. Last week, he tried to
didn't see
attack
that.
someone.
I didn't see
Of
that.
course, Muslims are always
I wasn't here
selective.
last week.
Muslims are
I wasn't
always
here last week.
selectively blind.
Always.
Always selectively blind. Always. Now you call me a terrorist.
I wasn't here
You
last
call me a terrorist. Do you support Hamas?
You support Hamas?
Yeah. Do you support Hamas?
Do you condemn?
No.
Do you condemn?
Why? It's a simple question.
Do you condemn?
Do you support Hamas? No, the Crusades are a valuable response to Islamic jihad.
So you're a terrorist.
So, do you support Hamas? I condemn Hamas. Can you say that? Well, what about ISIS? Can you condemn ISIS? Go on, condemn ISIS. Go on, condemn ISIS. Now, notice he can't.
I thought you said he was a terrorist.
But you can't condemn ISIS. Condemn ISIS. There you go. He called me a terrorist, but he can't condemn ISIS. He called me a terrorist, but he can't condemn Hamas.
Coward.
When Hamas, bro, when Hamas chopped off the lie, it was a lie. The fact that they recorded doing it, is that a lie as well? So they call you terrorists, but they can't condemn Hamas. They call you a terrorist, but he can't condemn ISIS. Was it a lie that ISIS Christian and Yazidi women? Was that a lie? What was it? A lie that they tried to wipe out the Yazidis completely? He's smiling, he's happy about it.
He's happy.
Yeah, they throw out these terms. You're a terrorist. He can't even condemn Hamas and ISIS.
If you're pitching a Muslim would be terrorism, what would Muslims and Christians be? If that brother's a terrorist, then that whole of ISIS are done, mate.
Guys, you've got to compete for the narrative.
That's right.
Whatever statement they make on any issue of culture, whatever statement they make on any issue of history,
Okay.
whatever statement they make on any history of doctrine,
Right.
you have to compete with the narrative.
Yeah.
You have to compete for the narrative. They are trying to silence you when they call you these words. Right? How hard would it have been for him to go, yeah, I condemn Hamas?
Exactly.
Does
Yeah,
it take,
very easy.
would it have taken anything away from his deen?
Nothing.
Would it have taken anything away
Maybe
from his faith
Maybe
to say Hamas was wrong?
No, yes.
Or ISIS? For sake. ISIS! He couldn't even condemn ISIS!
Don't do that.
Right? This is the poison that Islam has put in their heart.
Home office.
And they need to be healed of that poison of hatred that Islam has put in their heart. And the one that will heal them of that poison is Jesus Christ.
Bang.
Because I don't hate him.
No.
I don't hate him. I want him to be free of his hatred.
Yes.
I want him to be free of his anger.
Right.
And the only way that he's going to be free of his hatred and his anger is if he becomes a disciple of Jesus Christ.
Amen. Praise the Lord.
The brother that comes here every week and he intimidates Christian women and he attacks Christian guys and he attacks even other film cameras like he does every single week. I don't hate him. I want him to be free of that poison that's in his heart.
Islam.
Bob, you punched him.
I defended my brother who was being attacked. Right?
That's another whole story.
Well, but the point is, they don't go up to him and say, stop punching people.
No, they
They
don't.
don't go up to him and say, stop attacking people.
No, they don't.
They don't go up to him and say, stop intimidating women.
They don't.
They only want to challenge you if you stand up to yourself, stand up for yourselves. And let's be clear.
Yeah.
Christians standing up for themselves in the park is a direct fruit of the failure of policing in the park. Christians come to this park every single week knowing that we're going to be attacked by someone. How many times, Uncle Asif, have you been attacked?
How many times? That's God.
The number of times I've seen him being assaulted.
Kicks.
If you're a Christian who's been assaulted in the park, put your hand up. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Christians have been attacked in this park.
How many?
No, what?
Threatened a few days ago.
Threatened a few days ago.
He's not even a Christian.
This is what's happening to Christians in the UK because of their faith.
What are the police doing?
And the police are doing nothing.
Nothing.
They're here
Yeah.
in numbers because Christians stood up for themselves.
Ah, okay.
That's why they're here.
That's the only reason.
That is why they're here. If Christians had just allowed themselves to get beaten up today,
Yeah.
I guarantee no police would be here. None.
Yeah.
But the police are here because the Christians stood up for themselves.
And because of Peter Waterland.
Right? Now, what is that telling you?
What?
It's telling you that the policing has failed in the park. And I implore the police, get involved in what is happening in the corner. Learn your lesson from PC Bonds, who got to know people, who built relationships with people, who spoke with people, and he dealt with unstable characters, and he got them out of the park. And while he was doing that, the park became a place of debate and discussion and speeches. That's why I come here. I don't come here to brawl. I don't come here to fight. I come here because I want to share the faith with people. I want to have intelligent conversations with intelligent Muslims about Islam. That's why I come here, right? But when I'm seeing Muslims attacking Christians week after week after week, right? I can't just stand by and allow a woman to get intimidated or a man to get beaten up because the police aren't doing anything. So as Christians, you need to realize the police are only here because you stood up for yourselves. It's tragic, but that's the reality on the ground.
Sadly.
Yeah. Have you got a question, bro?
Yeah, sure. I want to ask.